right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly. That's for you.
And this
Hello,
is
pal.
Hi, buddy.
It's so nice to see you and be together with you since we rarely are.
We're really on our own show together.
But I tell you, between hurricanes and car accidents, this has been quite the hectic month.
But you handle it with fucking ease, which is amazing to me because I'd lose my shit.
I have no time for stress. It does not make any sense.
I'm leaving this morning to go do a podcast. I'm doing Chrissy D's podcast all the way in Staten Island. You know where that is, right? Jersey.
How dare you? Is he still staying true to Staten Island?
Well, he's from Brooklyn or Queens, I think, originally, right? Or
Well,
Brooklyn.
he lived in Staten Island. But yeah.
Sal's in Staten Island. That's the other podcast guy.
Yeah,
Is
they
Staten
have.
Island, is it cool again? Are people moving back there because it's cool to live in Staten Island?
I don't know. I don't know. I think they took over Pete Davidson's old apartment, and now it's Chris D rents it. It's his apartment, and they do all their stuff out of there. So it's a cool setup.
You guys can just have it. That's my Pete Davidson. You guys can just have it. There's a lot of jizz and pot on the couch, but you can have it.
Well, it's yeah. There's all kinds of shit going on there. It's actually a huge apartment. I think it's like a 4-bedroom. It's nuts.
They don't get that much money for Saturday Night Live, at least not in the like we had on that guy. I forgot his name. He lives in Tampa now. He was on Saturday Night Live and Mad TV. He did Drunk Girl.
Yeah.
And he was in the show, and I was like, which paid better? And he was like, they both paid about the same. It was, however much an episode, but then there was only like 12 episodes. So it came out to like $600,000 a year, which don't get me wrong, is a shit ton of money, but it's not what you think they'd get for Saturday Night Live. And in New York, you're paying federal and state tax and every other fucking tax they could put on you. And if you work in New York and live in New Jersey, you're paying that tax. It's a motherfucker. So that's like a $400,000 gig. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Jeff Richards.
Yeah. I liked him. He was pretty cool.
He's a good guy. Yeah, I remember him too.
Yeah.
Dude, so Max, we have an electronic lock on our door. Instead of using a key, you hit the code.
Right.
Max gave the code out to all his friends on the block, all the new families. I don't know.
I went through the same thing, except your kid's 8 and mine's 16.
Why would he give the fucking code out?
I look at the Ring doorbell. It was going off the other day, and I see a kid, fucking big Al Qaeda beard. He comes in. I'm like, did you just have one of your friends come over? He's like, oh yeah, that's Ashraf. I go, first of all, I don't want anybody having the code. Second of all, I sure don't want a guy named Ashraf having the fucking code. And I got it all on camera now, so I can see which one of his friends knows. So I got to change that shit, and I'm not going to tell Joey.
Yeah, well, good luck fucking changing it. By the way, took me 2 days to fix. Yeah, I know you're not going to do it.
I'm a locksmith do it.
Dude, I did it. I took the whole lock apart. I found out how to factory reset it. I had to take the thing off. Anyways.
I had to have a guy drilled through my gun safe one time.
I couldn't figure it out today. I couldn't figure it out. I reset the lock, but it wouldn't go back up. So I leave today, go to the podcast. Dawn went outside to move the car. Her car was behind mine. So I'm driving. I'm 20 minutes into my trip. She's like, I'm locked out of the fucking house because it wouldn't let her back in. So I had to drive all the way the fuck back. And then she goes, the bathroom window's open, which is bad because that's, she's taking a shower. Someone could just slide in and fucking rape her. Or rape me, God forbid.
Make that note.
So we go over to the window. She goes, how am I going to get in? I go, I'm going to get on my knees. Just jump on my back. Stand on my. She goes, I'm not standing on your back. I don't want to hurt you. I go, just get on my back. Please. You're not going to hurt me. I'm going to hurt you. I'm like, I don't have fucking time. She goes, I'll get the ladder. There's no time for a fucking ladder trip. Get on my fucking back. We're screaming at each other on the side of the house to tell her to get on my back. She finally gets on my back and it hurt. It hurt my back.
Yeah.
But but she got on with her knees. I wanted her feet. Put your foot up there, not your stupid knees. So then she
Nubby.
gets in. I threw her in the fucking thing. She goes, "How am I going to get down?" I went like this. She went down.
You know, I would have told my wife, we have two choices. You can go through the window, or I could throw you through the glass door. Just pick one. One of those will work out real well.
Annoying. And then I just went goodbye. Clean up the mess. I got to go all the way to Staten Island. Very fun today, though.
Yeah, I would like to see. I was very poor when I lived in Staten Island, so we should go on it. What?
This guy said you changed the code from the app. I don't know. There's no app.
No. I'm not
I guess
giving
we have
anything.
one with that.
No, that's
Yeah,
I have the old one. I have the one with the handle, not the new one. I got to get the new one. Go ahead. What were you saying about Staten Island? You were poor and dead?
No, when I lived there, I was poor, so I'd like to see what a nice 4-bedroom apartment looks like. I lived in a 2-bedroom apartment like JJ used to live in from Good Times.
It looks like the same shit. It looks like the same thing, dude. Nope, not even.
That's what page 6 says it was. I mean, that's how it was then. I guess when we first moved in.
Wait,
That's how my mom lived here.
Maybe, dude, but that's not what it looks like now.
No.
Hey, Mush, will you pull up the Berry homes on Staten Island? That's where I lived.
Berry homes?
Berry, Berry, like fucking berries. It's a palatial estate I live in that gave us government cheese and had German cockroaches. And my mother used to have to turn the oven on for heat for the apartment because the radiator system doesn't work.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Wow, that's a nice apartment.
So, anyways, yeah, I went over there. Did Christie's podcast today. You live there? You lived in the projects.
Yeah, I just said that. In the JJ Good Time spots. See if they got any like inside shots.
Yeah, I was trying to. I don't know if they're allowed inside.
That's a nice shot. That's like from the 80s. I mean, that's like from the 2000s. I lived there in the 80s before they had the windows just to push out.
Was it all Italians or was it mixed?
Italians. I was thinking the only Italian in the building had fucking I don't know. There weren't a lot of Italians.
There wasn't a lot of Italians. And then, so now that's why you went to the other extreme. You moved to Tampa into a cul-de-sac where
Still no Italians.
No Italians, but there's a lot of Jews.
Jews, all right. There were Jews in this. There were Jews in this building too. There was Mrs. Call. She lived on the second floor, and she had a grand piano inside her thing. She lived there like before they turned ghetto. So to her, it was like a luxury New York apartment, 2 bedrooms. She lived by herself. She had the piano in there. Then all of a sudden, the low income people moved in.
I bet you this is what they did with Stuyvesant up on 125th. You know what they did is they kicked all those people out, and they took those apartments over and they sold them individually. I bet you that's what happened there. That's not that bad.
That is not fucking where I lived. There was no stairs going up to the door, and there was no wooden cabinets like that.
I bet you sold them.
That's them now.
That is a palace compared to where I lived in.
I guarantee they some company bought the building, redid all the apartments, and sold them just as is, and people went in and bought. Because on 125th, across all the projects across the street, they kicked all the people out, and they moved.
Well, those are government though,
right? What are these? What are those?
Those are government houses, so you can't kick people out. Like low income people live there. I think we paid, like my mother said, we paid like $200 a month for rent, and we had a 2-bedroom apartment. And to show you how ghetto it was, we had no washer and dryer. We just had a washing machine, and it was in our kitchen. That's how ghetto it was.
Where'd you dry your clothes? Out the window?
No, I had to lug them across the street to the laundromat and spend a fucking hour over there letting the clothes dry in the laundromat. There is the 2 worst things you'll ever have to do as a poor kid is take the city bus with your mother and take clothes to a laundromat. That's the worst.
Yeah, and get
mugged. Like, I want to go to a laundromat now and be like, I'm going to buy you guys a dryer.
You want to what?
I want to go to the laundromat, look for the miserable little fat kid like me who doesn't have a Game Boy and go, I'm going to buy you guys a washer and dryer so you don't have to come here anymore.
Well, you're going to have to get them a better apartment where they can fit it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go do it in Staten Island.
Why don't you get me one? Get me one. Get me one for the tiny house, a dryer and washer combo. Me and Dawn have to. Me and Dawn have to go to the laundromat down in Ashton, the ghetto laundromat.
Your birthday's coming up, buddy. Why don't you just make Dawn do it like old school? Take it down to the lake with some rocks and just bang out the stains.
Yeah, like an Indian.
Yeah, get it right. That's how they did it.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's
She's
a
got
real
Indian blood in her.
stonewash.
That looks nice right there. That's a nice washer and dryer. Why are you bringing that up, Mush?
That's a Berry home with a washer and dryer. It's in the kitchen.
There you go. That's in the kitchen?
Yep.
Where's the fucking kitchen?
That's the kitchen island on the left and the pantry on the right.
Oh yeah. Are these owned now by regular family? These aren't government, right?
I gotta tell you, Mush, I get what you're saying. I know you're probably fine on there, but there's no way that was the Berry homes. It's a window was too small and all that other stuff. I know it's probably on Google, but that's no way that's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find pictures. My mother's got to have some pictures.
People say, what is Mike doing? Frying monkey bread? What's the fucking noise?
You hear noise?
That's the air conditioner on Mike's side.
Oh yeah.
Your AC stinks.
Sorry. Imagine what it's like doing a FM radio show from here and you get her in the background.
Why don't you turn it off?
Because it's the whole house. It's not just in this room. It's like when somebody in the house turns it on, it gets cold in here first. So I could turn it off, but then everybody in there is going to sweat their dick off.
It'd be funny just to see them come in sweating. What's going on? I think the thing's out. And you're like, nah, I shut it off.
My wife will just assume she's going through menopause.
Ah, dude, mine is. It's a fucking nightmare. I got to tell her to settle down every fucking 10 minutes.
Can I tell you a couple of things, a couple of observations?
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Your head looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You look like a young fucking Yul Brenner.
A Yul Brenner.
Not, you look like a Yul Brenner. You look like a pre-Asian Yul Brenner with your smooth bald head and your wonderful skin and your glorious lips.
Yeah.
You look great. And then 2, against your better judgment, I watched your special today.
Why?
Because I couldn't wait anymore. I was anxious.
I told you not. This is your fucking problem, Mike Calta. You don't listen. And
You're going to appreciate. You're going to appreciate this.
Okay.
I got home before my son was taking a nap and my wife had to take my daughter to dance. So I was home and nobody was home to bother me.
Where did you watch it?
On my giant big screen TV, 82 inches. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch it now.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I'm not going to make any comments unless you want me to.
I don't know what to say.
Say that again. It's like you're dying. It's a death rattle.
Dude, I mean, look, the edit that's at the end is not a big deal. It's still the same thing.
I watched it with that in mind.
Right.
And I don't want to react to it. I don't want to say anything unless you want me to on the show.
I mean,
let me just put it this way. I was there.
Will I be a millionaire? No, go ahead.
I was there and watched it twice.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it both times.
Yeah.
Have done stand-up with you. Have seen you live a million times.
Yes.
And I swear on my children's lives, I still laughed out loud. There were I'm not going to repeat any of the jokes there. I was actually making notes. There were so many jokes that you made that I forgot about that made me laugh hard. If I saw you for the first time, you would be my new favorite comedian. I no bullshit. Like when you stumble across something, like first time I watched Tom Segura, I immediately rejected Tom Segura because Bert was trying to make me friends with him for so long. He was like, "Hey, Segura's coming to town. You should have him on the show." And I'm like, "No, I don't like him." And I had no reason not to like him. I just was doing it to be a dick to Bert. And then I stumbled across Segura's fucking special, and I laughed my dick off. I thought he was hilarious. I went back and watched his other specials. I couldn't wait for his new one. That was what it was like. I really, really laughed like I didn't know you.
Really?
Swear to God, I wouldn't bring it up. I was trying to think of how I'm going to tell you if I didn't like it. And I was really stressing out, but I'm like, I got to be number one best friend. I just got to be honest. I got to tell him what I think is wrong, what's not. I laughed. I wish I didn't know you so I could see it from that perspective. But knowing you and knowing the stuff, I still laughed. You own the show when you walk out and you go, "What's up, fuckers?" That's it. It's over at that point. You have everybody at that point.
Oh, well, thank you, man.
You said something. I'm not gonna repeat it because I'm not gonna ruin anything. But you said something right out of the gate to a guy in the crowd that made me fucking laugh my ass off before when I was watching it. I'm not gonna repeat it. I don't want to ruin any of the jokes or anything. But your quickness with some of those observations are the funniest fucking things ever.
Now, is my retina detaching, or are there little green dots behind you?
Oh yeah, that's I got my little laser. You can see them.
Yeah, I thought my retina was detaching. Thank God, dude. I was freaking out. Thank you. What'd you think about the beginning?
That was fucking cool as shit.
Well, how was it to see you?
I mean, I was upset that I looked so fat, but other than that, Pete looked fatter than I did, so it made me happy.
But how great was that? I mean, dude, how great was it that you were in? Pitbull Toddler.
My guilt. So this is what first of all, I thought the music sounded great. When I'm up there playing, I can only really hear the drums and one guitar, so I never know what it sounds like from the stage.
Right.
So I thought the music sounded fucking awesome, which I was so happy with. Then to see all my guys too up there was pretty cool. And then for me to announce you, I was so happy. And then at the same time, I was like, man, I feel bad. I feel like I forced Bobby to put me in this thing.
Dude, it was my idea.
I know, but I feel like for some reason I feel guilty, but I loved it. It was great.
The whole thing at the beginning, like, let me get a band, let me get a girl band. And then I didn't want to fucking put you guys out because I know it's the whole day. You know what I mean? I knew it was a whole day, but I wanted that band above me. And then when I asked you and you were like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. And I mean, the song, dude, the special fucking rocks, dude. It's just
high energy the whole time.
It's a kill box, baby.
Can I tell you the other observation?
Yes.
I loved your idea of setting up the room the way you set it up.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how that was going to look on camera. I knew that the camera guys and Louie would be smart enough to make it look awesome, but I couldn't visualize it in my head. It fucking looked great. It looked nothing like the room we're actually in. It looked like a kill box. It looked perfect.
But I've never seen a special like that, right? You've never seen like visually with the side, everywhere you were, there was somebody. Yeah. Right.
Yep. It was great. I'm very impressed. If I didn't like it, I just would have not brought it up and then talk to you later. But I couldn't wait to come on. I was very excited to come in and tell you I really loved it.
I was happy with it too. I mean, he edited out. I mean, dude, we cut out 20 minutes or something like that on it.
But the two shows were different. There was same material in some area, but they were different shows.
Right.
Both of those shows could be made into two different specials. You know what I mean? But what you ended with, I liked it. I thought it was good. I mean, obviously, I don't remember everything if I saw it, but the way it ended up, I was good the whole time. I was up the whole time watching.
That's great. I'm so happy. And I know you'd be honest with me. And here's the thing too. I love that he left crowd work in there.
That was the shit that made me laugh the hardest.
I might get in trouble for a couple of it, but there's one.
You do say some words in there that I was like, but I mean, that's good. It's funny and shit, but I'm like, I'm so worried these days, but it was good.
Yeah. I had to talk to Dawn about one of them. I was like, Dawn, she was like, no, it's funny. Leave it. I was like, hey, if you're cool, I'm cool.
I don't know if it's the same thing, but that's exactly what I was saying. The thing that I was talking about had to do with Dawn too.
At the end?
No, it was pretty.
Oh yeah, what the fuck about tosser?
It was funny as shit, but I was like,
I'm so glad he left that in there, dude. So fucking glad. Yeah, I watched it. The first cut, I shut it off. Wow. Months ago.
Oh yeah.
A little. I think it was before we went on the European tour, or maybe I don't know when it was, but somewhere in that area, I got a cut, and I watched 5 minutes of it, and I couldn't watch anymore. I was sick to my stomach.
Yeah,
and
but
one of the reasons where you weren't in the opening credits. And then
what did Louie tell you?
Louie said, I don't want you watching this ever until I get my edit. He's like, I want my edit in there. I know exactly what I want to do. I think his rule was, if it ain't fucking killer, he goes, you got great jokes in there, but if it's not fucking murdering, we're cutting it out because you did too much time. You did an hour and 30, or you did 90 minutes or something, 80 minutes. I did 80 minutes. So there's 30 minutes that 20 minutes that got cut out because it just we didn't have time. That's fine.
That's fine. It's fine. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's fine. It's great. And I think his edit was great. He cut out certain things, but it's fine. And this was a dump. It was, you know, an opportunity that most guys don't get. And I'm so grateful for a guy like Louie saying, I'm going to do this and then do it the way I wanted to do it, you know, and make it happen. And I mean, it's like winning a golden ticket, man.
Yeah.
So then for him to, you know, edit it, he's really fucking great at editing. He's just so good.
He knows. I mean, he's a genius when it comes to comedy. He knows what looks funny and what's good. He did great. He did great. And you were very lucky. And I remember talking to him at the thing, and I was like, I'm so happy that somebody is doing this for Bobby. And he's like, oh, he's like one of the best. So he knows good shit, and he knows how to take care of his guys, you know?
Yeah, so I'm hoping Saturday's the day it unveils, and then next week, podcast. I do more podcasts, and then I go on the big podcast run. Rogan, Segura, Burr. I'm doing Tim Dillon. I'm doing Bert. I talked to Bert today.
Oh,
I actually called him again, and then I texted him, and I'm like, "Did you get my message?" He goes, "What message?" And I was like, "I left you." Nah, and then he called me. And then we talked, and then he hooked me up with this girl. So we're all good to go.
He's probably got so many messages and he doesn't answer them. You know what I mean? Same way I get and you get, where you're just like, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
He texts me and he texted me last night and he goes, "You watching the Bucks game?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "It's sober October and I'm trying to do this and it's killing me." I'm like, "Bert, it's October 2nd. We're fucking 2 days into October 3rd. You're 2 days into October. How is it killing you already?"
Ari called me. He's like, "Dude, I'm supposed to do 100 push-ups a day. I did 7."
Yeah.
It's like, dude, push-ups are fucking motherfucker. Certain people can do them, but, you know, Rogan can do them. Yeah. Segura can do 20 in a row. I did 20 yesterday in a row.
I don't think
I did 30. I did 30 in a row.
I don't think that I could do 10.
Well,
I'm strong.
Yeah.
I went to the gym today. I could lift shit, but not me.
I did 30 and I was tapped. And probably, if you looked at him, I probably did 20.
Still, a half push-up is still a push-up.
I mean, they're tough. Push-ups are tough. I got those perfect push-ups. I'm going to bring them into Ari tomorrow so it can help him out do his little push-ups. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you may be thin, but you can't break a pencil. I feel bad for the dude.
He's got to build up some muscle in his arms.
They're going to do 500 calories a day.
Dude, that's believe me, that's hard as fuck.
Yeah, dude, I walk on the treadmill for 40 minutes. That's only like 300 calories.
No.
I shit. I don't know what this meant. I went to the Staten Island today to do the Christie thing. I had a shit so bad. I held it the whole way there. I held it for the podcast.
Oh.
And then at the end, I was like, dude, I'm going to shit my pants. I got to go. Went to the bathroom. I shit so bad. I shit a number 7 on the shit scale.
Nice.
Oh, she got the shit scale? Bring up the shit scale.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. That's gross and delicious at the same time.
Dude, I shit so bad, I got nauseous.
Yeah, you're getting all the bad shit out of your body.
I mean, I was going to puke.
Yeah, you're getting it all out. Although, was Chrissy wearing your car? Was he wearing that Staten Island Guido shit? That might have made you a little nauseous.
No.
Hey, when I took this job at the Bone 15 years ago, I came from a no music talk station.
Right.
And I knew that I was going to have to play a little music on this station because it was classic rock in the beginning. And I went to a program director's house, just me and him, weird guy with one eye. And we're sitting in his condo and he breaks out the clocks and he goes, "So basically we're on an 8 to 9 song an hour clock." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "You're going to play 8 to 9 songs an hour." And I was like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "Oh yeah, you are. You have to." And it made me so angry. I had to shit in his house. I go, I have to use your bathroom. And I went in there and just shit my brains out in his bathroom.
Dude, my first agent in New York was at Gersh. She had a corner office, head of comedy at Gersh. I forget her name, but I remember Matt Frost hooked it up. I booked the first 3 things she put me on. I booked. was a sexy Barbie day.
Yeah.
And I booked it. And I remember going into her corner office and she was there and she had a secretary. She had the Bluetooth head thing, back then when all the agents had that in the late 90s, early 2000, right? And I remember she called me up on the set of something and said, I'm leaving Gersh. And I was like, what? I go, we're doing so good. Like, I just booked 3 things. She goes, I'm leaving agenting. I'm like, you're the head of comedy. It's like a big job. She went to go do her band. So her band. Months later, me and Frosty get off the train by the West 4th in the Village.
Please tell me she's busking in the fucking train station.
No, she's there. She's got purple hair. She's wearing like fucking jean shorts and whatever. Oh my God, what's up? And we wind up going back to her apartment, which was around the corner. She took a shit. Like she went into shit. And then Matt went in to use the bathroom and she forgot to flush it. There was a fucking huge turd in the bathroom.
That's funny.
I was a number
what number?
7. I was 7.
What was she? What did she shit?
Move us out of the way, Mush. Let me show. Put it back up, Mush. Can you move us out of the way? No? Yeah, there you go. I was a number 7 and a 6 today. She was
usually
4. Dude,
I'm usually on the 4.
Yeah, she was a 4. Oh, I usually shit like a dog, dude. I don't even need toilet paper anymore. I mean,
can I tell you, did the first 3 not look delicious to you?
The first, yeah, dude. I would take the first one and put it in popcorn during a Top Gun movie. The second one, I would fucking eat it or throw it in a pool to scare people.
Yeah, that's a outrageous bar.
Yeah. The third one, it looks delicious too.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's only when you get to number 4, it looks like a shit. Number 5 looks like turtles. I'd eat those in a second.
Yeah. Peanut brittle, number 6.
Number 6 is peanut brittle, and number 7 is peanut butter. I mean, you're absolutely right. These are all edible. I would not puke if I saw these.
Yeah, if you hid the list, if you just looked at the poops, it's not bad. But then when you read severe diarrhea next to it, then it kind of fucking ruins the.
Fat JC's number 3 has a nugget.
Yeah, it definitely does. Holy shit.
Look at Melissa sticking up for a woman. Because there's a vag. She had a healthy poo. What's the issue? Dude, you don't want your fucking agent, the head of Gersh Comedy, dropping a fucking number, a goddamn number 4. You don't want to see that. Yeah.
I've never seen my agent shit. I never saw my agent shit, but I assume he just shits white.
How about Mike K? Cumia for president. Yeah, president of what?
The Klan. They call that not president, it's Grand Wizard.
Fucking Cumia. He's the fucking best. I'm joking. We know you're joking. We're joking too. You don't get my humor. Honey, we love you. Of course I get your humor. I'm playing back like she's my podcast wife and she doesn't know it.
You're the straight guy to her mean girl.
Yeah, she's my podcast wife and she's not playing along and I don't like any bit of it.
Speaking of, my podcast wife was giving me some solid shit last night on Instagram.
Why?
Because Lou loves Kansas City and they were beating the shit out of the Bucks.
Dude, Kansas City kicked the fuck out of you guys last night. I
mean, Patrick Mahomes is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
How about that Buck game? Dude, it's Patrick Mahomes was good, but the Brady, he's got nobody. Your team stinks now.
No, unfortunately, he had everybody last night. He had Mike Evans, who's like a Hall of Fame fucking receiver, but he also had Chris Godwin for the first time this season. He had Julio Jones, who came from the Falcons for the first time. He had all these guys who were hurt were all back last night, and they all sucked. And they all were fucking terrible. I mean, when your team gives up a touchdown in the first 3 minutes of the game from a kickoff fumble, it pretty much sets the tone for the rest of the fucking game. It was awful. It was awful.
Mahomes was, fantastic last night.
He's unreal.
Can I
ask you think his wife's pretty or not?
Oh, Mahomes? Let me see his wife.
Her name is Brittany Mahomes. Brittany Lynn, I think. She is not conventionally pretty. She kind of looks like Carmen a little bit, but Carmen's way cuter. But for some reason, I'm attracted to her, even though she doesn't like. I have a picture on my story on Instagram where they compared her to a cartoon seal from Ice Age, and then she kind of looks like that. But for some reason, I find her to be attractive.
Really? What's her name again?
Brittany Lynn Mahomes.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's from last night's game.
Yeah, dude.
She's pregnant too.
Oh, I would dump her on the side of the road. She's trash.
Yeah, I think I like trashy.
Yeah, dude. You like Tampa trash. I
Yeah.
wouldn't want anything to do with it. Look at her. She's wearing high heels on grass. Fuck her. It's so stupid. I mean, that's why I love Tom's wife, Giselle.
Tom's ex-wife.
Bring up, not ex. Bring up Giselle. Giselle's the shit.
So-
She's classy broad.
While Mush is pulling that up, can I just tell you that Creative Loafing, which is like the Village Voice of Tampa, they do a Best of the Bay Awards, and my wife and I were nominated for Best Couple, which is hilarious, and we came in third behind Tom and Giselle, who won number one. But since they're kind of separated, we all move up a little bit. So it was Tom and Giselle, then it was our lesbian mayor and her wife, and then me and my wife.
That was bullshit. Bring them up. Bring the lesbian mayor of Tampa up. I want to see it. I guarantee she looks like you and me.
No, she's no, she's not. She's much more. She looks like your high school science teacher.
Let me see it. I'll tell you.
Mr. Gillamore.
I'm going to tell you who's hot. I'm going to tell you who's hot.
All right.
Who's hot, and it fucked me up.
Okay.
Hang on, I turn the heat on.
Yeah, that's Mayor Jane Castor. Good mayor.
Let me see it. Hang on. Dude.
She's a good mayor.
What are you talking? Ugh.
She's out there cutting trees down with chainsaws today. I can't do that.
That's fine, but dude, she's not hot. You're out of your mind.
No. Nobody said she was hot.
You said she was hot.
I said she looked like my science teacher, Mr. Claymore.
Well, I mean, dude, that's not hot.
I never said that she was hot at all.
That's
hot.
hot.
Both of those guys are hot.
Look at her, man. Gosh dang it.
Look at him.
I mean, look at both of them. Bring up the kid. I bet he's gorgeous too. What a family. My God, she's hot. Bring up your wife. Dude, you know who's hot?
Who?
You know who's hot? I gotta whisper. I gotta whisper this in the microphone.
All right, hold on. Let me listen.
You know who's hot?
Who?
You know, I gotta send this. Hang on. I gotta send my. I don't even know if maybe I don't have it. Let me see if I have it.
Oh man. Oh, you thinking Natalie Cuomo?
No. Natalie Cuomo is not hot, dude.
You're crazy.
Dude, Natalie Cuomo is not. You're out of your mind.
Karen Fian?
No, she's hot from the neck down.
Once I saw her butthole, I was into her.
Dude, what are you, crazy? Her and my acting teacher have the same neck.
I thought you were going to say same butthole.
Mush, I just sent you pictures. Put that up when you get it, would you? Dude, I was shocked. You know, I married Joe, and I married. Is that the family? I mean, dude, look at that.
So,
that's how you dress when you go to a football game. Look at her.
That's not a football game. That's like a class trip.
Dude, that's the football game. Look at behind her. Who's the guy? A black guy with headphones? Really? That's not a football game?
Oh, that's not racist.
Dude, it's not racist. It's a fact. They're going to the bus.
And what do you think? All those weird white people behind them just get to walk through where the players walk?
Dude, that's her father. That's her mother. That's her cousin from Brazil.
No, there's not one person in there with a credential on. That is not that. And I know what it looks like at the stadium, and that is not wrong.
100%. That's a fucking stadium behind the scenes. Look at the wall.
You know what? I take that back because the kid's wearing a Patriots jersey, so that's probably up in Massachusetts, and I am unaware what that looks like. My fault. I'll take it back. Evidently, in Massachusetts, they just let strangers walk in the stadium.
Yeah, because we're good people. That's why we're not down in fucking Tampa with strip clubs and hookers and fucking serial killers. Everybody's got a gun.
I have the photo.
Thank you. Bring it up.
I mean, even my wife agrees.
That's not who's hot.
Oh,
I mean, Olivia's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe looks like the average magician. But
Below average musician.
Olivia's hot.
Joe works at the ground round on the weekend.
She's very hot. She's really hot. She's beautiful, but that's not who I'm talking about.
I'm glad you dressed up for the wedding, by the way.
What, the suit? Dude, that's a custom jacket made from Antonio. Those buttons, the whole thing was handpicked. Inside is purple paisley. Are you fucking nuts? It says my name, Robert P. Kelly, on the inner pack. That thing cost me $2,500, and it hasn't fit for 5 years. It finally fits. It's actually too big.
It hasn't fit since Joe's wedding. Other Joe.
Wow.
I'm just saying that now.
Is that your I'm marrying comedians jacket?
That wasn't a joke. That was just
Who's the other Joe?
List.
Oh yeah. Did I wear that there?
I'm pretty sure.
No, I wore the other one there.
Oh, okay.
That did not fit a Joe. I remember all my fat incidents with Dawn. Just try it on. It's not going to fit. Try it on. You don't. And I put it on. It doesn't fucking fit. I told you it was going to fit. Now I feel fucking fat. Just give me the fat one. And then I got the fat one, and that one fit.
You look nice, by the way.
Thank you so much, dude. I felt like I look like you. I was like, no tie, no tuck. You don't have to do it. You wear a nice jacket, custom jacket. I had nice pants on, nice shoes. Dawn got me some nice shoes, some penguins, I think they're called. Leather. It looks like a leather sneaker.
I have those.
Dude, you know who's hot?
Who?
Who do you think's hot? Tell me who you think is hot.
Olivia's mom. Are you going to say Olivia's mom?
Nope.
Who do I know that was there?
Lou
Who do I know
said,
that was there?
Lou says Bobby's talking about himself.
You're
North Korea is launching missiles into Japan. What?
Oh, they sent missiles into the Sea of Japan.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Let them blow each other out of the fucking hemisphere.
Dude, Joe's mom is fucking smoking.
Shut up.
Dude, listen to me. I have a crush.
Do we
Dude,
have pictures of her?
I have a crush. Dude.
Joey's mom's got it going on.
Mom, got it going on. Dude, his mom walked up and I was like, dude, I got a crush. You ever get a crush?
Yeah.
I was like,
You get butterflies?
Dude, she is an Italian, whatever she is. I mean, she's that mom. She's like every one of those scenarios, the taboo scenarios.
Yeah.
Remember the Taboo movie, like the first one?
Yeah.
It's like how beautiful that woman was. Like when porn stars used to be brunette and pretty.
Yeah. Is that her?
Yeah, but that's a bad picture of her.
It's a bad
I'd rather
angle.
fuck that pineapple than Joe's mom in that picture.
I'm not kidding, dude. Look at her arm. Look at her shoulder. Look at her shoulder, dude.
She's got great hair. She's got great hair.
I'm telling you right now, dude. She showed up. She is in shape, beautiful from head to toe. No joke.
She's still with the dad?
Yeah, the dad's a good-looking guy too. He's like, "How you doing?" I'm Joe's dad. He's a nice guy, but wow, his mom is hot. Wedding was amazing, by the way. Very, very funny. Rick Chrome was there. So basically, Rick Chrome, I told him, he goes, "I'm going to announce you." I go, "I need you to bring me up with my credits, and then my special's coming out October 8th on louisck.com." So, at the beginning, you want to hear the beginning of the wedding? I can let you hear it. You want to hear it?
You have it? Yeah.
I taped it. Yeah. Let me see if I have it.
That's so funny. I wish I could have gone.
Me too. I wish you could have been there. That's nuts. All right, here we go. Can you hear it? I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. Joe might get mad.
Who's singing?
That's Rick Chrome. Can you hear it?
Yep.
Enough.
Yeah, Max.
Yeah.
bigger pop than the couple.
Well, they came out after, but a hilarious wedding, very funny. It was definitely fun. She looked beautiful. She looked stunning, dude. Olivia looked.
No bullshit. Throw that picture of Dawn up there again.
Where's
What's going
Dawn?
on over there?
Where's Dawn? You threw it. Where's the Dawn picture? Let me see that. Yeah, bring that up.
What was it?
Dawn look nice.
Yeah, Dawn looked nice. I mean,
She lighten her hair a little?
as soon as where's Dawn? Oh yeah, Dawn looked good, right? Look at that.
She lighten her hair?
Yeah, look at those tatas right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Look at those legs.
Yeah, I mean the legs are all right. She could do some calf exercises, but no, dude. Yeah, it was fucking great. Yeah, but the Dawn looked so good, but I had a show that night, so I had to drive him back up here, and 5 seconds. If Dawn comes home, she looks like $1 million, and as soon as 5 minutes in the house, she comes out with 9 different patterns on her hair in a ponytail. She's back to Mrs. Roper in 5 seconds.
That's so funny. That's all women have that special power. They have that ability to take their bra off without showing you their tits, and keeping their shirt on, and then they get dressed down in 2 seconds. It takes them fucking 5 hours to get ready, 42 seconds to take it off.
Oh my God, she came out yesterday in the bra and panties. She got a new bra and pant. Dude, I'm not into bra and pant, but I saw her. I was like, fuck this wedding. Let's send the kid down the block on a bike and let's fuck around a little bit before we go down there.
My wife and I had a tradition. We used to do it at other people's weddings.
What?
We'd sneak off somewhere and do it at their wedding.
I like that. So you're a slut. You're a slut boy.
Yeah, well, it was me and my wife.
Yeah, but you're a slut boy. You're into that. You're a slut.
We did it at David Wells's wedding, and then he just had his 20th anniversary, and we just told him the other day.
Where'd you do it?
In the men's room at the Vinoy Hotel, because it was a fancy hotel. Yeah, but each men's room, each stall had its own fucking sauna in there. It was I could have hung out there the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good shit.
That's fucking. That turns me on.
Yeah, I remember those good old days.
The good old days. The bra trick is the worst. I hate the bra trick.
Yeah, do us a favor and just let a fucking titty flap out one time.
Yeah, yeah, right. Let an areola pop out of the sleeve of your t-shirt.
Yeah, that's all we wanted to see.
I love tits. If you could have only one part on a woman left, what would it be?
But she still has her head.
She has her head, but she's gonna lose her butt, or her puss, or her tits.
I'm a big butt fan, but I also I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's tough. I mean, you could only really so much you could do with tits, but it is very awkward without it.
Lou loves the bluff trick because she loves magic. Yeah, dude, I would say tits. The hole.
Which hole?
He just wants to hold to store food in like a fat squirrel. I say the boobs, man. I can jerk off with some titties.
Yeah, but if God forbid they ever had breast cancer or something, you can always get fake titties after that. It's not a big deal. You can fix those. No, I'm trying to think if you had to really get you could always get fake stuff. You can't fake a butthole.
You can fake a butthole.
I mean, not very effectively.
Just put it in her pussy and pretend it's her butthole.
Squeeze really hard. I slept on my shoulder. It's fucking killing me right now. So if I'm making awkward gestures.
Dude, I slept the wrong way on Saturday night. I came home Friday night from my gig, right? Came home at 12. Max was on the couch. Wake him up. I go, hey, dude, you want to go to the diner? There's a fucking terrible diner 5 minutes down the road. The Elder
At midnight?
Midnight.
Those are the best moments ever. I can remember that forever. My dad used to wake me up and take me to the diner.
He just wakes up and goes, yep. And he gets up, puts his shit on. He's standing by the door, still asleep. I'm like, let's go. We get in the car. We drive over to the diner. And it's a terrible diner. You can't get anything you want here. It's a French fries, a burger, eggs.
What's the rule?
You no fish. What do you mean?
What do you call it? Apps only? No, what?
Oh, yeah. No. There's no fancy. You can't go fancy at a diner.
No, you had another word.
You can't go no gourmet. What was it?
No, fuck, I can't remember.
There it is right there. Boo. It's fucking
Oh, that's perfect, dude. You don't know how bad I missed that.
love it. I
There's
mean,
one
it's
everywhere in New York. There's nothing like that here.
24-hour diner. It is a shithole. Yeah, steaks. Yeah, you can't go nuts there. No. Fucking.
You don't want steaks, chops, or seafood.
No, you can do it. You can
All
do
the
a
things
matzo
not to order.
ball. What's that?
Everything on the sign is what you don't order exactly.
Anything? Yeah, exactly. Everything on that side, seafood. Get the fuck out of here, dude. But he likes to sit at the bar. We always sit at the bar. Any diner we go to, we sit at the bar.
Now, question: can you fit
Yeah.
comfortably at the bar now?
Surprisingly, dude, one of the reasons I didn't sit in the booze, especially at this place, I never fit. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't fit in those booths. My stomach was just on it. We sit at the thing, but I fit. I fit with room to spare now, which was awesome. I could actually turn into the thing and hang over it. Like it was great. But we went there. We hung out until like 1:30, and he got a milkshake and fries. I got eggs and a salad, little scrambled eggs. It was terrible. The salad was good though. But we just sat there and we didn't even eat. We just talked, dude. He was talking my fucking ear off, just yapping about shit. And dude, we had the best. Dude,
You will remember that forever, dude.
We were leaving and he goes, "Hey, you want one?" And he gave me a toothpick. I'm like, "How did you learn about the toothpick?"
He knows.
So cool. Then we went back to the house, dude. Look at that food. It's terrible.
It all looks like garbage.
Oh, it's fucking garbage. You can't get. I mean, you gotta. Yeah.
Give me the calamari salad and a Mai Tai, please. El Dorado special.
I love that it had like a tongue sandwich and carnitas tacos.
Oh no, you get those. Anything Mexican, you get.
Oh, I just mean the eclectic menu on there is just like.
We used to go to the Thai restaurant by the radio station, and she's like, "How spicy you want your food?" And I'm like, "Not spicy at all." And Pap was like, "Very spicy." She goes, "You like spicy?" I go, "Yeah." And she went into her purse and took out a fucking plastic bag and used spices from there.
Dude,
So it was like the hottest shit I ever had in my life.
Anytime I go to a diner, I ask if I wanted hot sauce. I would ask I go, "Give me the hot sauce." So what do you want? I go, "Your hot sauce." And they go, "Okay, you sure?" Because the Spanish guys have their own hot sauce in the back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you don't go fucking fancy. You don't go fancy at these places, man.
No.
Yeah, don't get that. I don't even know what that is in the middle.
That's falafel.
And the cake. Yeah, but what is that other stuff? That wet stuff in the middle of that? I don't know.
It looks like salad dressing.
Onions. Oh yeah. It's Greek salad.
Dude, that's fucking disgusting. But the cakes are bad too. Like my friend went there, and he got the eggs. Look at the eggs, are just gross.
It's just awful.
Look
You can't tell exactly what everything is at first sight.
Yeah,
that looks like eggs on a cookie.
You figure it out, you get it for 10% off.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Oh, look at that.
Exactly.
That guy eats it all.
That was for Lou.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. But it's the best place in the world because you just middle of the night. Me and Paul G, my buddy Paul G, we'll be at the cigar bar at like, whatever, midnight. They're like, let's just, what the fuck is that? That looks like something Jeffrey Dahmer would eat.
That is gross.
Oh, it's terrible. Look at that steak. Get the fuck out of here.
Who the fuck went into the El Dorado diner and was like, "What do you got? T-bone? Give me T-bone."
That pasta, you can't tell. You got to know what it is. I don't know what that mush is. Yeah, that's
the other guy's got the right idea. Give me a club sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do club and French fries, hamburger fries, and that's it. Oh, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
You're not going to get the crab cakes over here like this dumbass.
Yeah, the crab
I'm
cakes.
telling you, that picture did not come from the It's a stock picture of crab cakes.
Corn on the cob. Get the fuck out of here. They don't have fresh corn. There's no way. There's no way.
That's liver. That's liver right there.
Yeah.
I like liver, but I'm not getting it from there. That's gross. Yeah. Scavazza. I should have got the omelet. Like an onion omelet would be good because they burn it. I like when they burn it. Yeah. What the fuck is that?
What are these? Yeah.
Oh, those taquitos.
Dude, look at the split down the side because it's so old. They cooked those a week ago. They just reheated that shit. Yeah, no
Oh,
good.
that's awful.
Yeah, my friend got rice pudding there. The side of it was fucking like moldy.
Rice pudding. Oh,
I know. It's terrible.
This dish is illegal in certain states after the new Supreme Court.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow,
that's
That's too wordy, but I'm going for it.
yeah. What's that? What is that? A pasta sausage dish? Get the fuck. What's the
I have
one?
no
below?
idea. That's
that's chicken parm.
No,
I
No,
guarantee
go,
this.
go below it. Go below it. The steak.
That's the El Dorado version of chicken parm.
What's below the steak? What's that one right there? Let's see.
Oh my god.
What?
Sausage.
What? Oh my god, dude. What
There's
else?
like lettuce. There's like lettuce in that pasta.
That's
Oh,
fucking
it's peppers.
nuts.
That's what's supposed to be.
You don't put
That's
peppers.
pasta
in-
salad.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Pasta-
it's horrible. That's
That
what
looks like a little pig dick laying around on top of the noodles.
Yeah.
They don't. Whoa, fuck it. Look, yeah, there's an orange on the steak plate. Get the fuck. Who's garnishing this? Fucking Big Bert from Sesame Street.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
That's your spot, man.
Yeah. Well, it's yeah. Look at the pepper. Doesn't want nothing to do with that soup. It's just
Those are actually ants.
dude. The pepper didn't even go into the soup. What the fuck? Dude, you gotta put. What is this fucking shit? What is that one, Mush? What is that?
I don't know. It
What
looks
is
like
that?
beans on a
Blueberry
quesadilla
grapes?
with potatoes.
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
No, that's because there's syrup on the table. That's a crepe. That's a blueberry crepe.
It's not a blueberry with potatoes.
What is that? That's a number 3, I believe, from that other
Like
chart.
a blueberry cheese blintz.
Dude, that's disgusting, man. That's fucking gross. This fucking menu stinks. But
Those are raisins in a meatball.
That the guy slipped and shit on that thing before he brought it out. Look at that.
That's a number 6.
I love that they're taking photos of these like they're fucking proud of it.
They don't even have healthy whipped cream.
Dude, my waiter had an MS-13 fucking tattoo on his knuckle.
Jesus.
I believe
It was fuck. Wait, what's that? What's that? Look at the pasta. There's not even a spice in that sauce.
Why does the cheese look like a snow-capped mountain? It looks like somebody took that marshmallow fluff and put it on there.
Yeah, it looks like somebody melted a milk carton on there, like a gallon of milk on the fucking.
Holy shit.
Disgusting, dude. Fucking gross. I'd like to hear some of the reviews. Is there any Yelp reviews on this place? What the fuck is that?
That's a bacon burger
Oh, okay.
that you have to eat with a fork.
The pancakes, dude. Pancakes you can get to. Anybody makes a good pancake.
Yeah, you can't fuck up a
Pancake you
bacon.
can do. You ain't doing that. None of the pies. The pies are there for fucking ever. What the fuck? What is that? What kind of bread is that?
Can't tell.
I don't know. It's burnt
like-
ciabatta bread.
Yeah, you can't fuck with the soups either because you'll get food poisoning because you know that shit's been around and some guy he went and took a shit, didn't wipe his ass right and stuck his thumb in your soup. You're done.
Chris Mack said that chicken parm looked like the one that they used to make in prison.
Thank you. Glad you're out. I'm looking good.
Yeah. They released her back into the wild.
They made chicken palm in prison. It's fucking hilarious. Prisoners are amazing. Look at that. Yeah, right.
It's grossing me out now.
Pineapples. Dude, you ever see prison food? The shit they make in prison?
No.
I mean, prisoners are fucking geniuses.
Why?
Because, dude, they fucking make. They
you
learn
mean like
how
they adapt. They make yeah.
they adapt to make shit. And it's funny. There's a guy who was in prison, and he has a cooking thing where he makes prison stuff.
Yeah.
But every time he makes it, he'll make a dish and he'll eat it after. He's like, yeah, man, it was better in prison. This shit is garbage now. You know what I mean?
When you haven't had sweets for fucking 3 years, it tastes delicious.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheetos and fucking ramen is
Yeah.
good in prison with Coca-Cola. But when you're at your house and there's a McDonald's down the street, this shit is garbage.
Dude, I'm telling you, prison, the thought of being in jail stopped me from doing bad shit.
All right, here we go.
man.
What? What does it say? What did he say?
I clicked off of it. 1 second.
Mush. There's the first mush.
Mush yourself.
You mushed yourself. Don't mush us while you're mushing yourself.
You committed mushicide. We stopped here for a quick bite to eat. I had a delicious grilled cheese sandwich with tomato and sweet potato fries. My sister had a sumptuous matzo ball soup, a BLT, and fries. Everything was very good. The food was served quickly. The waiter was attentive. Here's 9 pictures of the menu.
Yeah, that's the problem. Anytime a fucking place has 19 pages on the menu, you don't order. You don't eat there. You eat eggs. You eat a pancake.
I learned that from Gordon Ramsay.
Their shake is amazing, though. The shake is
not a great experience. I came in pretty late, around 11 p.m. The booth they sat me in was sunken in because Bobby Kelly had sat here the minute before. The food came out just fine, but needed extra tick. TLC. The home fries seemed to have been sitting there all day. That's fucking diner fries. What do you expect?
No, dude. No. Their home fries are fucking something to be reckoned with. They're wet. Their home fries are wet, dude. Listen to me. I got the home fries with my egg just it comes out. They're wet. I don't know why they're fucking wet. I don't know why they're wet. They're wet and floppy. It's like they took really good home fries and left them in the rain, under like a gutter that was dripping, and then they just dried them off with a napkin and then put them on your plate.
They serve them sad style.
Yeah, they're sad home fries. What's
this guy? Great atmosphere, but the food is meh. Who doesn't roll up to the El Dorado diner expecting anything better than meh food? I asked for a Cuban sandwich. The bread was squishy instead of the traditional panini-style presentation. Coffee was horribly bitter, and I like strong coffee. Back to the sandwich. Do you see the lack of stuff? Lack of wow. You expecting wow from the El Dorado fucking diner? Our waiter never checked on us, and we had to get up and give the hint that we needed the check. Prices were ballooned, even for the Westchester area. I could skip a trip there next time in New York. Who in any review is like, you have to go to the El Dorado when you're in Westchester, a must-see place? This guy, tell me we're going to skip it next time.
Look at his name,
Professor Rivera.
Yeah, he's a douchebag, Professor Rivera. Give me him. Oh, this guy. What's this one say? Yeah, read it.
Food used to be good. However, this time around, it was horrible. Our order came out 3 minutes after we ordered it. Eggs Benedict was the worst I had. Very good English. Pancakes didn't seem cooked well. Potatoes still raw. Not sure what happened to this diner.
Dude, I'm telling you, the food comes out like they knew you were coming. There's a 1-star.
The absolute worst experience I have ever had in my life ordering from anywhere online. They advertised for a breakfast meal that comes with the sides and sent me one cold pancake instead. When I called the diner to understand why this happened, he told me, I don't know how they do stuff during the morning. Take care. He had the most nastiest attitude ever, as if he wasn't the one in the wrong. I literally ordered the exact same meal earlier in the day and received everything that was stated in the meal. But because it's overnight, that means they have to have terrible service. I would never eat here or advise anyone to eat here. Completely disgusted.
Yeah, dude.
Vivian Campbell, the guitar player from Def Leppard.
Everything was fine. Read that one. What's this one?
Quan Jung says, everything is fine. I ordered the Coors Light, but the waiter went to the Bud Light and came. So I called the waiter, and he only came after 5 times. Not friendly. Some employees wish they had more training. Very well put, Mr. Jung.
He wrote like he speaks. Coors
Light. Thomas Beltran said, I was looking for Mexican food, and needless to say, they don't have any. Very disappointed. Service was great, but not the food. For what I paid, I'd rather just grab a steak somewhere fancy. Yeah, no shit, fuckface. That's where you get steaks from. You don't get them from a diner.
Food. They have Mexican food. It's in the back. They're eating it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, one. 7 months ago. This is early. Hit them more before we have to hit it by the time we get there.
Jake Beck said, I went there with my friends for a late snack. The fruit salad wasn't even fresh, and it was so disgusting. The coffee was completely ice cold, so instead of making a fresh batch, they just reheated the coffee that we returned. We ordered juices and sodas, and it took 45 minutes for the drinks to come, well after the food already came. The service was horrible. I had 8 people in my group and went to pay my bill. The restaurant charged me a $37 tip. I went to speak to the manager, and he said he's not taking it off. I'm not going back to this diner at all.
Oh, dude, the dude who runs it late night, he doesn't even talk to you. Makes no eye contact. Doesn't give a fuck about anything. I said, hey, how you doing? He went, eh.
Yeah. He's working off a gambling debt. He don't give a fuck.
Dude, I don't think he's working off a game. I think he's giving money to Al Qaeda. I swear to God. Yeah, what's this one? Local guide. Ooh, this is a local guide.
Giovanna Serrano said, the food was bland and overpriced. Ordered to-go chicken cutlet sandwich with french fries. It was $17. The smallest and blandest piece of chicken. My friend got a sausage, egg, and cheese. It was decent, but the bagel was not fresh. Wouldn't recommend. Staff was friendly. It's the only reason I give 2 stars.
I said local guide like that was her name, but I didn't see this. Everybody's a local guide. Fucking
Yeah.
dude. Hilarious.
You gave 2 stars. We don't give 2 shits.
I tell you, I tell you what, you don't. This place is the only place open, for miles. So you go there, you sit you get a shake, you get some fries, and you eat a little bit of food. It's not the diner you go to is the Fountain Diner down the street. It closes at 10. You know what I mean? No
Yeah.
good diner stays open anymore up here.
No one who gives a fuck about their job is working at 2:00 in the morning serving people food. I don't know who you thought.
Except Chinese people.
Unless it's like one of those wool hop like next to a police station where it's always busy even overnight. That's different.
Dim Sum Palace? Come on.
Oh, Dim Sum Palace.
Dim Sum Palace.
Sometimes the Chinese people they're like, okay, like they want to cut you off. Okay, yeah, I'm still ordering. Okay.
Well, when you order on the phone, it's the complete opposite. What else?
Yeah.
Give me the fried rice. What else? Give me the chicken fingers. What else? It's like, dude, I don't want anything else, but I ordered 5 other things because you kept bitching me into what else?
I felt pressured to buy more shit.
Yeah.
Well,
anyways,
before we end, we have another review from what we were talking about earlier.
What's that? Joe's mom?
Oh, no, sorry.
What's this?
Is
from the berry home smelled nasty. It smelled like dried up poop and nasty churros. Do not stay here. What was it? A fucking Airbnb?
Yeah.
I really need a 1-bedroom apartment for myself. I really like the area, and I hope and pray that I can get an apartment in the berry houses. This is a very good place to live and close to the highway. And now where the supermarkets that I go to, I can to Brooklyn, 5th Avenue, and see my friends. What retarded kids are writing these reviews?
Now, people like Staten Island because of you're not in the city and you take the ferry and you're right there.
Yes, but the ferry is a bitch. When you're getting on the ferry at in 3:00 in the afternoon, there's only 100 people on. It's great. When you go in there in rush hour traffic and there's 2,000 people getting on, waiting for the next one to come in, that's a pain in the ass. Did you see Jost and Pete Davidson bought a ferry?
They bought a ferry and the old Staten Ferry, and they're going to make a comedy club.
Do you know what they named it?
What?
They had to come up with a corporation name and name the business, so they called the boat Titanic 2. And then they said they couldn't get any insurance for it because nobody wanted to insure Titanic 2. I love Joe.
Yeah,
I feel like they should let all people from Staten Island who've got a little bit of money invest in it.
Why?
I want to be part of something.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Joe Russell, you're on the podcast. We just wanted to say congratulations.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Hey, Joe.
Olivia's right here, too. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, Joe.
Hang on. Wait.
Hi.
Oh,
how you doing, Bobster? Man of the hour.
Turn it down a notch, married lady.
Joe Calta. Mike Calta's here, too. You're on the podcast live.
Hi. So good
Congratulations.
to talk to you. How's it going?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're looking at the video right now. It looks so good.
Why did Joe sound like Kermit the Frog? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You married a magician, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What can you do?
Not anymore. I'm retired. I don't like to talk about it anymore.
Okay. Sorry, Joe.
Hey, Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Bobby said your mom's really hot.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, Mike. Michael.
Like really hot. Like you got a crush on her.
I've been getting this shit since high school. My friends have been telling me this.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Joe. I have a crush on your mom. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about her.
She's a beautiful 60-year-old lady.
I mean, I'm 51. It's perfect. You know what I mean? I mean, are your mom and dad happy? Is everything all right in the relationship?
Your comments during the ceremony about when we all get old and we're gonna sleep in separate beds,
Yeah.
that really hit home to them, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, did it? I'm
Yeah.
sorry about that. Yeah, I went on a little rant during their vows. Apologize about that. Well, it was a beautiful wedding. I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy it was legit, Michael.
No, it's not in the eyes of God. It's not, because you're not a ordained minister.
No, it went through. It went through.
Fake news.
I mean, you saw what I sent you guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
They came in the mail after you left to come to the ceremony. So
Yeah, it came with a pair of X-ray vision glasses you can get out of a comic book.
Dude, I'm telling you, we didn't know if it was going to be legit because Dawn fucked up. I'm not going to say this to her because she'd be like, I did that. Shut the fuck up, Dawn. She sent it in and they sent it back. She forgot a form.
Oh,
So this was on like Tuesday or Monday. And I'm like, they're getting married Saturday, you nut. And she's like, well, I'll send it back overnight. I'm like, yeah, but if it doesn't come, their marriage is going to be false. And luckily, we didn't know anything until Saturday. Dawn came home and it was in the mail. So that means it was already, I was ordained on Friday or Thursday, and their marriage is legit. So there you go. A marriage is legit. Yay.
Well, me and Olivia talked about it. If you didn't get that in time, we were just gonna like pretend like it was the old days until you could get the thing signed.
Yeah. That'd be funny if she just left you. Hey, it's not real anyway, so I'm out.
Yeah.
so how far along are you?
What?
Oh
God.
Well, I just assume. Why else would anybody get married these days?
Olivia's not pregnant. She's got to make that cheese show money before they get a baby.
Olivia, you looked very pretty.
Oh, thank you so much.
Joe, you looked
almost as pretty as Joe's mom.
Joe, you looked handsome too, my little thin, awkward looking friend.
Thanks, buddy. My fro really came out. Good.
You look like you were about to make balloon animals at the ground round.
You really did look. You should have been in like some type of park in Belgium. Just doing some mime shit. I got nothing. I'm sorry. I didn't know where to go. I was trying to tag on to Caltas.
Back to your wedding.
When we finish this wedding video, it might be a fun thing for the Patreon, you know?
Yeah, well, can we put it up on the Patreon?
I was just kidding, but yeah, we can do that.
Let's give it to the Ladybugs. They love you. And you're going to tell them you're not doing your thing tonight. This is the first time in 3 years you're not doing it.
Yeah, we got family and stuff. But,
yeah. You have one?
And
do you have one joke you can give them?
Yeah. I thought of one.
All right, hang on. Stop. Mush, play it.
Yeah.
Hang on.
You wasn't ready for this.
Mush is not ready. Mush is paid. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a minute with Joe.
Mr. and Mrs. Joe Russell.
A lot of people ask me what my nationality is, and the truth is I'm 75% Italian, 23% German, and 2% Uber driver.
Consistency is key, Joe. Consistency is key. You've been equally as unfunny the entire years we've been doing this. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much.
Olivia's husband, everybody.
All right, guys, go back to doing Nookie. Did you do it? Did you have a nice night last night?
Oh yeah, it was. I pulled it off.
You pulled it off. What, the rubber?
First night you do it just to get it over with, then the second night's butt stuff.
Yeah. I remember the first night when me and Dawn got married, I was trying to carry her through the door, but the hotel door had the automatic door shut on it. So I hit the door open and it came back and hit her right in the fucking head. I had to go get
that
ice.
Was a sign.
I had to go get ice and we were just putting it on her head. She was lying there naked with ice on her head. She's like, it hurts. So, all right, guys. We love you. God bless you. The Ladybugs love you. And thanks for jumping on. We'll see you later. All right.
All right, guys. Thanks so much.
See you guys.
Bye, Olivia. Bye, Hamface.
Bye.
Bye.
So that was a different coat, Bobby.
Oh,
Nope.
did
Same
you
coat.
did you hear what he said though? How he said it?
What'd he say?
What happened?
Did you hear how he said it? Was that passive aggressive or was
No. I'm sorry. I just blew my nose.
what?
No, I like the way he was accusing. He was like, "Is that the same code, Bobby?
I'm
Did
Is
you
that the
hear
same
that?
code, Bobby?"
all stuffed up right now. I wasn't trying to sound.
He's like, "Are you still going to deny that it's the same code, Bobby?"
I just couldn't tell. I'm asking if that was a different one or the same one.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you didn't comment how much fatter his head was in that picture.
Whoa! I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
What an asshole you are.
It was the same coat, you fucking cunt.
I wasn't trying to be a cunt. I just thought it was the same coat.
Tone. I know he has fucking tone issues, sinus aggression, sinus aggression. Even
That's
Scruffy's definite tone.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Exactly. Fucking semicolon hash, whatever the fuck is more statement than question. Wow. Oh, mushy coming through. Yeah. All right. He
you
looks
reversed your earlier mush.
All right, guys. Well, listen, that's the show for tonight. We got to go. Mike Calter every morning.
Nice
Make
to be
sure
back here with you.
Nice to be back with you. What a fun episode. I'm freezing my tits off out here. At Mike V. Suarez. Where you at this weekend, Michael?
Nowhere this weekend, actually. So
Well, I am going to be up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, doing the Portsmouth Film Festival. I'll be doing a panel on acting. I'll be up there. It's going to be pretty fun. So if you're in New Hampshire, you want to stop by if you're near Portsmouth. Then I'm going to the tiny home to shut it down for the summer. And then, of course, I will be at the Skank Fest is coming up. Skank
Las Vegas, October 14th to the 16th.
You want to see the new Skank Fest? Lou actually did the Skank, one of the YKWd new little hat shirt logos. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Lou's fucking, I love it too. Did you see it, Mush, yet?
no, I have not seen it yet.
All right, here it is right here. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, ready? Here's one. Look at that. How cool is that?
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's really
Isn't
cool.
that nice, right? And it says the Skank Fest. Skank Fest Vegas. Is it in there? Can you see it?
I see.
Yeah.
It's in
There we go.
Hang on. There you go. That one, Lou, you're the bomb. And then we have the new reg shirt that's going up.
Oh, that's great. I like that.
That's going to be the new shirt. We got a big announcement happening on Friday, right? The big announcement. Are we announcing that yet? Did
I
you
think
talk?
you should.
Did you sign the papers?
Yeah. So can I be honest with you?
You've been honest with me for 2 years.
I talked to Tony and I was like, "Can we figure that out?" He goes, "I'm gonna circle back around this week." I said, "Okay, cool." I never heard back from him.
Good agenting. Good agenting. Agington. And what is it? Agenting. Anyways, you guys are the best.
Fail.
All you people in the chat, all the ladybugs, all the new people, welcome to the Calta and Kelly live show on Monday. We hope you had a good time. I am going to be at Skankfest, of course. Then I'm going to Austin to do a couple podcasts. And then I'm going to, what is it? I'm going to Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, CB Live. So if you're in the Arizona area, please come out, spread the word. And then I'm going to LA to do a couple more podcasts. The album comes out this Saturday. It'll be out in the morning. We're trying to get it out at midnight. It's coming out.
Not an album.
The special Robert Kelly Kill Box.
You're not George Carlin in 1974. It was a video. It's a special.
You want to see the thing we're going to use?
I do.
You want to see the cover art real quick? You want to see it?
Yeah, I do.
All right, here we go. I'll show you. Boom.
Okay.
I don't know if I can see it. You see it?
That is really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna. But we're flipping the Robert Kelly Kill Box. So Saturday, big day for me. I'm very excited. LouisCK.com. Please, everything I put out there, if you can retweet it, re-Instagram it. I know you guys like putting your. It's gonna fuck up my algorithm. If you can, you guys put me over. And get it
Fuck
out
your
there.
algorithm.
Yeah, fuck your algorithm. Put it out there. You guys are the best. We'll see you guys on Friday, right? Friday? Is this
Friday.
Monday? Friday. All right. We'll see you guys later.